Water, source of life, force of destruction. In the hands of these champions, the very seas obey. Moses level 40. Class, Divine Prophet, HP 6800, 6800. Special ability Waters Parted, creates path through water, damages enemies. Ultimate, 10 Plagues, summons multiple environmental attacks. Weapon, Staff of Miracles, Tablets of Law. Faith Power, 98,100. Leadership, 9100. Physical Strength, 4500. Weakness, Doubt, 25% ability power when faith is tested. Backstory, once a prince of Egypt, now the liberator of Israel. Through divine intervention, Moses commands the elements to free his people from bondage. Poseidon level 48, class Sea Sovereign, HP 14,500, 14,500. Special ability Tidal Surge, wave attack damages and pushes enemies. Ultimate, release the Kraken, summons massive sea monster ally. Weapon, Trident of the Depths, Ocean Chariot. Water Control 100, 100. Divine Authority 85, 100. Earthquake Power 90, 100. Weakness, Pride, minus 30% defense when challenged directly. Backstory, brother of Zeus and ruler of the seas. Poseidon commands all water bodies and the creatures within them, but his volatile temper often leads to conflict. Player controls Moses approaching the shores of the Red Sea. Thousands of Israelite refugees visible behind him. Egyptian army approaching in the distance. UI notification, main quest, lead the Israelites across the Red Sea. Moses, the Egyptian army approaches. We are trapped between their spears and the sea. The Lord has not brought us this far to abandon us now. Have faith, brother. Player guides Moses to the water's edge. Tutorial prompts appear. Game tutorial, press L1 to raise your staff. Game tutorial, use right stick to aim at the water. Player follows instructions, causing the water to begin separating, revealing the seabed. A miracle. The sea parts before our very eyes. Player continues parting the waters, creating a wider path. Power meter depletes as ability is used. Path created, begin crossing. Game notification, warning, Egyptian forces approaching, 2 minutes until engagement. Player controls Poseidon in his underwater palace. Alarm sounds as throne room shakes. UI notification, main quest, defeat the Titan Oceanus and his rebellion. Father, Oceanus has returned from Tartarus. He leads an army of ancient sea creatures against us. Poseidon, the old Titan thinks to challenge me. He will learn why I am called Earthshaker. Player navigates Poseidon to his chariot. Tutorial prompts appear. Game tutorial, press R1 to summon water currents for faster movement. Game tutorial, press triangle to charge your trident with power. Player exits the palace to see massive sea creatures and ancient warriors approaching. Oceanus, distant, pretender, the seas belong to me before time was measured. I return to claim what is mine. Player engages first wave of enemies, using trident attacks that create shock waves in the water. Combat log, trident strike, 12 and 50 damage. Combat log, area effect 850 damage to 3 enemies. Moses stands in the middle of the parted sea path, Israelites crossing behind him. Egyptian chariots enter the seabed from the other side. Pharaoh's general, the Hebrew sorcerer, controls the water. Cut him down, and the sea will swallow his people. Time to show these Egyptians what happens when you mess with divine power. Player engages Egyptian soldiers, using staff to create defensive water barriers. Game tutorial, press square for staff strike, circle to create water shield. As battle intensifies, special ability meter fills. Game notification, special ability ready. Press L1 plus R1 for waters parted. Player activates special ability, causing water walls to surge and crash into Egyptian forces. Combat log, waters parted, 2400 damage to multiple enemies. Combat log, enemies pushed back, 30 seconds crossing time. Mini-boss approaches, Egyptian high priest wielding dark magic. Egyptian high priest, your god is not the only power in this world, Moses. The ancient ones return. Game notification, mini-boss battle, High Priest of Set. Game notification, new objective, defeat the High Priest before he completes his ritual. Poseidon battles through ocean trenches, facing increasingly powerful sea monsters. Let's use Poseidon's special ability to clear out these enemies. Player activates special ability, creating a massive whirlpool. Poseidon, feel the might of the seas. Tidal Surge ability pulls enemies in, damaging them. Combat log, Tidal Surge, 3200 damage to all caught enemies. Combat log. Bonus effect. Enemy movement speed 50% for 10 seconds. Player reaches an ancient underwater temple where a massive figure awaits. Oceanus. You are but a young god, Poseidon. I ruled the waters when your father was still swallowed by Kronos. Game notification. Boss battle Oceanus, ancient titan of the seas. Game objective. Defeat Oceanus before he corrupts the ocean currents. As both battles reach critical moments, golden light appears in the water in both realms. Notices golden light in the water walls. What manner of sign is this? Sees golden light spreading through ocean. This light, it is not of Olympus. Both water sources begin to shimmer with same golden effect. Egyptian high priest. Yes, the convergence grows stronger. Ancient powers awaken. You sense it too, Olympian. The walls between realms thin. Soon all waters shall be one. Brief flash where Moses sees Poseidon's battle and Poseidon glimpses the parted Red Sea. Game notification. Convergence effect. Water abilities enhanced by 30%. Game notification. New ability unlocked for both characters. Water vision. See through any water source. Left screen. Moses' final stand. Moses faces the high priest as water walls begin to pulse with energy. Your people will never reach the other shore, Hebrew. The waters shall be their tomb. The Lord is my strength and my salvation. Who shall I fear? Ultimate ability meter fills completely. Game tutorial. Press L2 plus R2 to activate ultimate ability 10 plagues. Player activates ultimate. The environment transforms as multiple plague effects hit Egyptian forces. Moses, let my people go. Storm of locusts, hail, and darkness sweeps across Egyptian army. Game notification. Ultimate damage 8,500 to all enemies. Game notification. Army morale broken, Egyptian forces retreating. High priest attempts final dark spell, but is struck down. This is only the beginning. The convergence cannot be stopped. Right screen. Poseidon's final battle. Poseidon battles Oceanus in the ruined temple. The Titan grows to massive size. The old powers return, Olympian. Your reign ends with the convergence. The seas are mind command. Ultimate ability meter fills completely. Game tutorial. Press L2 plus R2 to activate ultimate ability. Release the Kraken. Player activates ultimate. Massive tentacles emerge from the depths. Poseidon, from the deepest abyss, I summon you. Rise and serve your master. The Kraken appears, a massive creature with glowing eyes and countless tentacles. Game notification. Ultimate damage 12,000 to primary target. Game notification. Kraken summoned attacks all enemies for 30 seconds. Oceanus battles the Kraken but is ultimately pulled into the depths, being dragged down. This victory is fleeting. When realms converge, the old powers will rule again. Both heroes stand victorious in their respective realms. Game notification. Victory. Experience gained plus 7,500. Game notification. Level up. Moses reaches level 41. Game notification. New skill point available. Game notification. Victory. Experience gain plus 7,500. Game notification. Level up. Poseidon reaches level 49. Game notification. New skill point available. Game notification. Convergence progress. 4/10 champions awakened. Split screen shows skill trees for both characters. Stream voice. Let's upgrade Moses' divine authority to increase the duration of his water control. Player navigates Moses' skill tree, selecting a node that glows when activated. Game notification. Skill upgraded. Divine authority level 3. Plus 25% ability duration. And for Poseidon, let's improve his ocean mastery to boost water damage. Player selects skill in Poseidon's tree. Game notification. Skill upgraded, ocean mastery level 4, plus 20% water damage. Moses watches as the last Israelites reach the far shore. All have crossed safely, brother. But what was that golden light in the waters? I saw another being, commanding the waters as I did, yet different. We must remain vigilant. There is more to this exodus than we know. Poseidon returns to his throne room, troubled. Father, you've defeated Oceanus, but his words about the convergence. I glimpsed another realm during battle. A mortal man who commanded waters as I do. Summon my brother Zeus. The boundaries between worlds weaken. Final shot shows the mysterious figure, now with 4 glowing orbs of light. Mysterious figure. 4 champions now connected. The waters flow between realms. Soon the earth itself shall tremble as the next champions awaken. Camera pulls back to show streamer. What an epic water battle. Did you see how the Convergent storyline is developing? Next Saturday, we'll be playing as Solomon and Athena in Divine Wisdom. Like and subscribe to Faithful Reflections Christian Chronicles to catch the next chapter of Divine Conflict every Saturday. Stream Overlay shows preview images of Solomon on his throne and Athena with her owl, alongside the Faithful Reflections Christian Chronicles channel logo. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, this is biblical fiction, created to entertain while exploring themes of faith and divine power. Leave your predictions for the Convergent storyline in the comments below. Screen displays channel banner with Faithful Reflections Christian Chronicles prominently featured, with subscribe for more Divine Conflict episodes every Saturday beneath it. Screen fades to black as credits roll, with the channel's logo appearing at the end.